This little girl begged for help, but like so many others we've heard about, she was ignored, she was sent back into danger, and then her life was lost. Her name was Rebekah Baptiste, and she was 10 years old. Her life was allegedly taken by her own father and his girlfriend. Police say that Rebekah walked into a gas station in October 2024 crying and begging for help. She said she had been beaten, and she asked the gas station attendant to call 911. She said she had been struck with a brush and a belt, and she was forced to run laps as a punishment. Police came out and they documented her injuries, which were visible and included a bloody lip and bruising. But after being treated at the hospital, after telling her story, she was sent back to her father's custody because he told police and his girlfriend told police that Rebekah's injuries were self-inflicted. And on top of that situation, other records show that many reports were put in about concerns regarding Rebekah. Mandated officials and other people from her school made at least 12 reports in the 2 years leading up to her losing her life. Those reports said that they suspected abuse, there were injuries, and they had welfare concerns. But no removal was done and no long-term protective action was ever taken. On July 27, 2025, 10-year-old Rebekah Baptiste was found unresponsive at a remote campsite in Arizona. Police say that's where she had been living with her father, Richard Baptiste, and his girlfriend, Anisha Woods. They were living off-grid with no electricity and no running water. They were living in a yurt. Rebekah unfortunately passed away in a hospital a few days later. Police say she had extensive injuries, including signs of prolonged abuse. They also say that Rebekah had attempted to escape multiple times and was physically deteriorating in the weeks before she passed away. These are the two adults that a child begged a stranger to save her from, Richard Baptiste and Anisha Woods. They were both arrested on July 29, 2025, and they are both charged with first-degree murder and multiple counts of child abuse. They are both being held without bond, and their next court hearing is January 12, 2026. Their trial is currently set to start on June 2nd and may run as long as July 31st, 2026. There were 13 chances to keep this from happening. The 12 reports made by mandated reporters and adults at Rebekah's school, and the one chance when she so bravely went into that gas station. But she was failed. I don't know what it will take for us to stop seeing cases like this, but it breaks my heart. Rebekah should still be here. I'll keep you updated, and until then, rest in peace to Rebekah Baptiste. If a child